It says I'm live, so I guess I'm live. I decided to hop on just a couple minutes early because I'm trying out this new live streaming system to kind of stream to multiple platforms at once. So I'm using, it's called StreamYard. So I'm giving it a try out. So I see myself on Facebook, cool beans. And I should be on Facebook on the So Magical Expo group, and I should be on my personal page, so my friends that don't know that I do this can, I guess, see it too. And then I should also be on YouTube at the same time. I guess we're gonna find out here in a second. Oh no, don't play. I'm gonna see if it works. Oh, it says I'm live. Okay, cool. So I guess this thing does work. Let's see. All right, so bear with me. I see one person is with me right now. I think it's myself. I'm watching myself. Oh, 3 people. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can see one person's watching me from my personal page. 2 people are watching me from the expo page. This is cool. All right, so the really neat thing about this is, as you can see, we've got, I'm going to learn how to do this. We've got the expo logo on the top, and we have these cool little banners down here at the bottom. And as you guys ask me questions, I'm actually able to pop them up like this. Hi, Michelle. It is fancy, right? So I can pop those in, and I have the questions from the expo page that you guys asked already loaded. And so whenever we get a few more people on, I'll pop those questions up and I can go through those first. And then as you guys join, I can add in any additional questions that you guys have, and I can pull them in, and you guys can comment from anywhere, from YouTube, not anywhere. You guys can comment from YouTube, the So Magical Expo group, or if you're friends with me personally, you can comment on there too. You just comment on the comment stream on the video just like you normally would, and I can see as it's happening. So pretty cool, guys. And we can all hang out together for the next hour or however long you guys want to hang out with me. And then probably about, I'll go through the first questions I got on the expo page. After that, I will announce the winner for our cool little bag. So if you guys don't know, we started a YouTube channel to, well, we had a ton of videos that we were putting out, and I didn't have a good platform to load some of these longer ones. We did an interview video where we talked about a slew of facts and questions we thought, well, that I was getting a lot of, and then also just things we thought you might want to know, especially related to COVID and things like that. And it was a 10-minute long video, and if anybody's tried to load a 10-minute video onto Facebook, it is not easy. So we loaded on Facebook, and then I'm obsessed with watching all these sewists and crafters and a lot of people on YouTube. So I thought, why can't we do the same thing? And so far I've shown you guys my mail videos, my fabric hoarding obsession, and then we've got the expo videos up there, and we have a couple more planned prior to the expo coming out, like the walkthrough of how to get from your car to the actual classrooms and the vendor hall and all that. And then a couple more videos describing what's D-Stash Bash. That's coming up. I should have that out by next week. I have to finish filming that and then editing it. I'm learning how to be techie, guys. And yeah, so we started the YouTube channel, and I thought as a fun way to try to kind of let you guys know that we're on there and get more subscribers, because if you guys aren't subscribing and I have a really low subscriber count, YouTube doesn't push it out as much. So we're trying to just get the more subscriber count, just so that we're making sure that you guys are getting that information if you're on YouTube all the time like we are here. We watch a lot of YouTube here. What do you do when you're stuck on something? You YouTube it. Like, everybody has a YouTube video about something, and then it's great because you can watch 20 YouTube videos on how to do piping. And by the end of the day, you've now mastered piping, or, you've gained that skill. So we kind of want to do the same thing. We want to add some tutorials, but I'll talk more about that later. So yeah, so on our last mail opening video, if you had subscribed and commented, you were entered to win. So I'll run that in a little bit, which is the other cool thing about this streaming service that I'm using now is I can screen share. If you guys were here, gosh, it was a couple weeks ago, but if you guys were here and you saw that I could not share my screen to save my life, I can share my screen now, or at least I hope so. I tested it earlier. It worked. Okay, so we've got 7 people. That's a quorum to me. So let's get started. So I'm going to show you how this works. It's so cool. So the first question I had from the expo page was from Lori. Ta-da! Oh, I guess, ta-da! Lori asked, are we making extra kits for our classes in case others want to buy them, or class attendees want extras? Lori is one of our teachers. She's teaching 4 classes. She's teaching in the hoop, the ears headband in the hoop edition, ears headband applique edition, the glass etching, and the presentation on sandblasting. And all those are really neat. I'm so excited. So yes, we are constantly feeding that information to our teachers about what is the count currently on who's signed up. Not everybody's purchased their class kits yet. And we are planning on extending that date that you can buy them closer to the actual expo in case we do have the last minute purchasers, which that happened last year. The month before the expo, we spiked. We doubled in ticket sales last year. We went from 80 to 160 in the 1 month prior to the expo. It was insane. And while I don't think it's going to get that big this year just because of everything going on, we do still anticipate a spike. So we do ask the teachers if you guys could make enough class kits for the capacity on your classes. And I know a couple people have already asked if there would be extra kits available for them to purchase in case they wanted to get the materials and everything out of the class, but had a conflict in their class. I know a big one is the braided headband. Everybody wants all the materials and wants to do it, but it conflicted with another awesome class. And so people were like torn. I really want the kit. So I know we're going to have a couple extra of those. So yes, if we could have some extra kits, and if you guys would like that, yeah, you guys go ahead and, please let us know. If you can't make a class too, either message myself or the teacher and let them know that you would want a kit, but you can't make the class or something of that nature. So this is really neat. I see all the comments popping up. Okay, so that was Lori's first question. I think she had another one. And then I have one on here, Facebook user. I guess you can see everybody. That's nifty. So are there any evening activities? So last year we had some evening activities. We had the fashion shows later in the day, and we found that people were worn out. Maybe not just me, but we were worn out. And the fashion shows had less attendance. People, went to dinner, and then a lot of people who weren't staying there didn't want to come drive back later. So this year we don't have anything past the scheduled times, unless, of course, you guys want to do a meetup or something like that. And I think I've said this before, is if you guys have any meetups that you guys want to do and you want me to put as an event on the group page, I am more than happy to do it. I can't say for myself if I'll be there or not, but I know we're going to get the DIY ears exchange meetup going. That I'm hoping to get up on the page or on the group this week or next week. But so currently we, as the expo itself, don't have anything scheduled, but you guys are all more than welcome to do something, and you can always reach out to me and we can post a poll. We can do whatever. The only evening-based activity that we do have planned, and this is another question, and I'm going to pull that up because I believe it wasn't the next one, but what time is the meetup on Thursday night? Oh, goodness. My light fell. Okay. This is what I get for having my phone on my laptop setup. The meetup on Thursday night is pre-expo events. And we did this last year and we thought it was a lot of fun. And I got to meet and just talk to a lot of people, and everybody that came got to check in early. So we're going to do it again this year. As of right now, we have it scheduled from 6 to 8 p.m. in Wrecker Sports Bar, which is in Gaylord. That is still currently planned for that time. We are working with Gaylord right now to figure out if we can get, if you guys came last year, you'll know there's like a floor, like it's the top floor, but it's really the floor that you walk in on. And that's like a special meeting area, bar situation upstairs. Really cool. Nobody was in it. And so we all had to go downstairs. So I found out later that you had to reserve that area. And so we're working with them to figure out how we can reserve it. We have to do like a food and beverage type minimum with it. So we're trying to figure out how we can make that work, have our own exclusive So Magical space up there, and just everybody can come and like relax and, you know, eat and chat with other people and just get to meet neat people that are going to be at the expo. And then also check in early, which is a really big perk. We like that because then if you have an 8 a.m. class on Saturday or you have a 10 a.m. class on Friday and you want to just sleep in, you can, which is great. So yes, we're going to do that Thursday. And that is the only current like evening activity we have planned, even though it's prior to the expo. I hope that answers that question. All right. Comments. I see everybody saying hi, hello, how are you? I'm so happy you're joining us. Yes, I've learned a lot from YouTube too. It is a fantastic place. It's my number one. Oh, I got to put this one up because it says Facebook user. I would love to know who posted this. I'm going to figure out how to make sure that people's names are popping up because I think that's neat. It's my number one joke when patients ask how many times I've done their particular surgery. I looked it up on YouTube last night. Oh my goodness. I can imagine how many people probably say that. Oh no, I know all the statistics now, right? Belinda's here, Marin's here. Oh, this is great. Hello, everybody. Okay, and you'll be there for on Thursday for sure. I'm so happy to hear it. It'll be a blast. I love doing the early check-in with everybody. All right, what's the next question? Okay, this one is a long question. It's from, I think I butchered your name last time too. Nicolasa? I apologize again. I am terrible with names. So this is like a two-parter question, but I think it does affect a few people maybe that bought one-day tickets. It says, can we change our registration status? If I'm meeting I am scheduled to attend on Saturday and Dallas gets canceled. I want to come a day earlier than my Sunday only registration. Can I upgrade? Yes, of course you can upgrade. I have it not like publicly on the buy tickets page, but I do have options for you to upgrade to a all weekend pass or to get your second day discounted. It's a case-by-case situation. Please just message me. And then there was a second part to it that says, what happens if a few days prior to the event, if it happens a few days prior, not a problem. This event is for you guys. So if you find out that you can now fly in early or you can come a day early, yes, please come. We're so happy. We want you there as much as you can, even if it's for presentation classes or whatever it is. Yes, of course. So just whenever it occurs, please just message me and we'll make sure that we get your ticket situation fixed and you can be there. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. And then we've answered that one. And I think this was the other one. Nope, this one was for Marie. When will the class kits be available for the ID, zipper keeper in the hoop, and the clutch 2.0? Those are both the sewing studio classes, and I am working with them to try to get those prices up for you. They should still be like a lower price point. I wouldn't be too concerned about that. But I know they're not available yet. And there was a delay in them getting the materials they needed to actually put together and price the kits. So they're kind of doing it a little bit differently than how some of our other teachers are. And I do apologize for that. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, here in the next, I keep saying this, in the next week or two, that we'll get this up. But yes, those are I think the key fob is the last one as well. Those three are the last three that don't have prices out and don't have them available to purchase. And I did want to answer, it's not a question that I saw, but I did want to say that please buy your class kits as soon as possible. If you booked your classes and you know those are the classes you're going to take and they have class kits, please purchase those, because as the money's coming in, I'm getting that out to those teachers so that they can get your kits ready and available. And then, you know what? I remembered Lori's other question, but I don't have it in my banner list for some reason. Her question was, if somebody bought a class kit, will it be available for them to pick up on, like, when they check in? And our plan is not to have them available when you check in necessarily, because some of my teachers aren't coming until Sunday, for instance. So obviously, if you check in on Friday or even Thursday, there's no way I can get you that class kit. So our goal is to have a table the morning of those classes and have it to where you can grab your class kit. That, or, and again, there's a few details I haven't completely solidified yet, and I do apologize. I'm working on all the teacher and staff instructions as we speak. And so they'll either be available by the check-in table the morning of, or they'll be available in your classroom. Our goal is to have them available in that morning, just because we want the classes to go as smooth as possible. And we don't want you guys to spend a bunch of time when you get into your classroom having to set up your machine and then, or your tools, whatever the class is, and then having to go pick out your kit from your teacher. And we also are trying to minimize the amount of contact, just because as of right now, coronavirus, right? So yes, so our goal is to have that check-in table. So again, that's something we are working on trying to get, and the teacher instructions to flow out to our teachers so that they are aware that in that morning that we would need those class kits for everybody to pick up. Okay, so that's all the questions I've gotten on Facebook. And let's see. Here's another question. Would we be able to sign up for classes the days before, providing there are still spots available? Yes, of course. We have limits on all the classes, capacity limits, for multiple reasons, primarily being either our, teacher limitations, or not that they're limited. Oh gosh, but if a teacher's coming by themselves, not all the teachers want 40, 50 people in their room. So some classes are limited based on that. Some are limited based on room size, or just, if machines are available, things like that. So we do have a limit on classes. And twofold is we have to space everybody out because of the current regulations that we're, social distancing and all that. So we will have those limits do meet all those guidelines. But yes, if there is an opening still, you are more than welcome to sign up for that class. Hands-on classes, we still do ask that you go and register for those online so that we have those names. But presentation classes will be first come, first serve. And it will be until the room fills up. Obviously, it won't be as big of a capacity as we had originally thought, where we could fit, up to 70 people in the room, because now we're gonna have to space out the chairs. So those are first come, first serve, standing room with social distancing. And then, yes, but I think that covers your question. And yes, if you want to buy your ticket the day of, we're going to have tickets available the day of. However, please be cognizant if your class that you want to sign up for has a class kit. There may or may not be a class kit available for you. So if you are going to be a very last minute sign up person, you think, please message me ahead of time. Tell me what you're interested in at least, so that I can let the teachers know, hey, there's a potential for this person. Could you just make sure there's a kit available just in case? And yes. Okay, so that should answer that one. If we finish class early, is there a problem with adding an extra project like in glass etching? Okay, so whoever this is, please add an additional question below for clarification. And what I'm going to ask is, do you mean like if you're in the glass etching class and let's say, for instance, excuse me, you know, that project's still, you know, in work and we're still figuring out what that's going to be. But let's say, for instance, it's a Christmas ornament and you want to do a second one in that time limitation. Is that what you mean? Or does it mean if you're done with that class early, you want to hop to another class? Help me understand what you're asking, and then I can, I'll answer it better. I don't know who this is, but yes, Alex, you should go. Please go, Alex. Okay. Odd question, but how's the lighting in the rooms? Should I bring a headlight? Don't judge. So all the rooms will have, they're pretty good lighting, but I preface this is quite a few of the teachers will be using the projectors and the lights are dimmable in there. And while we have projector screens and we will be using fairly good projectors, we'll probably end up dimming the lights at some point. So if your lights on your machines are not bright enough for you, or you already use additional lights in your sewing room, like this is mine right here. I always have this on for extra light. It's my little OT light. Then yes, please bring one, because it you know, we would rather you have everything you need and you feel comfortable in the space. So I'm not judging, don't worry. And our awesome teacher, Miss Merritt, says, yes, bring one. Oh, Lori. It is Lori. And if I should have known it was you. If your students finish early, yes, of course. So if you want to have extra kits available for that purpose of you think you're going to be able to get through your glass etching quicker, yeah, you're more than welcome to have additional ornaments or whatever kits available. That's totally up to you. The more the merrier, right? We want everybody to leave with some awesome projects. So if they make multiple projects in one class and you as a teacher are happy with bringing extra class kits, go right ahead. Okay. Can't post comments. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so I see a little lull and a little breaking point. So I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway. For those of you guys that joined a little after my spiel, we started a YouTube channel, guys. Multiple reasons, primarily because we needed to load longer videos up. And then I said, well, why the heck wouldn't I just start creating some fun videos and content for you guys in between the expos? So I'm going to go ahead on the last, backstory. On the last video, I said if you comment and subscribe, we would give away this cute bag. This is Purple Dragon Fabrics. Super cute vinyl in the Disneyland D's. The lighting's kind of bright. Sorry, guys. It's really cute characters. The zipper tape is the Nightmare tape, which I'm in love with because it's not like that normal holographic in the zipper pull. Oh, cute. It's holographic castle, and both of these are from Wizardry, Stitchery, and Crafts. Their website's Geeky Hardware. And lined on the inside, cute pattern from So Sweetness called the Dumpling, totally modified. But yes, so we're going to give it away. So let's see this. Okay, I'm going to screen share, guys. So watch. If this works, I'm going to be so happy. All right. I hope. Can you guys still hear me when I'm screen sharing? Somebody give me like a yes in the comments so I know if you can hear me or not still. Little lag, little delay, maybe. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to hop over here. So I apologize for all the little ads and stuff on this thing, but it was the easiest, quickest way I could find to do this. So I've already loaded up the YouTube video, and all I'm going to do is click start, and it's going to drum roll through all the names. And who's our winner? Vanessa. Vanessa won on her comment, because on her comment toil. I can't even say that right. Is it toil? Toil? I can't say it right. I didn't know the name of the fabric type that I had. So yay, Vanessa. Okay, so Vanessa, I'll tag you later on. And cool tool? Oh, tool. Got it. So Vanessa, I'll tag you later on the expo page, and we will get you your address and we'll ship it out to you. So yay. That was fun. Okay, how do I stop screen sharing? Ha, it works. Merit tool. I don't know. Here, I'll show you the fabric, and then you can tell me what it is, because it's something like my grandma had. And oh no, where is it? And Merit, I feel like you would appreciate this quite a bit. Okay, here. Where's the right way? Boom. What is this style called? Or how do you pronounce it? Because I got correct. It's Toile. But how cute is this? I showed this on my YouTube mail opening. It's so cute. You're going to make me forget. Who is it? Notorious, I think I got it from. And then I have more fabric that came in this week that I have to show you guys too. That'll be another mail opening, because I also got the new backdrop in for the expo. I have another fun thing to give away. And yeah, so yeah, if you guys aren't already subscribed or checking out our YouTube videos, we're going to try to do some fun stuff. And I would love to know, you guys can comment here. Please let me know, what would you guys want to see? Would you want to see some like small tutorials? I know Michelle had told me like small tips and tricks. I want it to be crafting and sewing related, of course, and expo related here and there. So I'll, just let me know. And we want to create a YouTube channel for the people, right? We want to give you guys some content that you're going to enjoy and like. Here you go. I'm going to put this up for you. If anyone wants to share tips on how to use zipper tape, I'm here for it. Geeky Hardware is the best. It's so freaking cute. I did see Purple Dragon started having some zippers, pulls, and tapes that were really cute too. And one of my other favorite people to get zipper tape and custom zipper pulls from is moremeknow.com. The word more, M-O-R-E, me, M-E, no, K-N-O-W.com. But it's from Lauren Mormino, spelled totally different, on YouTube, and she's one of my favorite YouTubers to watch live when she's sewing. She just sits there and chats with you, and I think that's kind of why I like to do this too, is just to hang out with you guys and talk sewing stuff, So yes, if you guys have any more questions, I did have it like a banner. Ask me anything. And I can still see all the comments. Cool beans. Yeah, so congrats, Vanessa. And what else did I want to talk to you guys about? I asked you guys, what do you want to see on YouTube? If you're not already seeing stuff. We're thinking about doing some collaborations with some of our existing teachers and maybe some other people that already do videos, and have just little tutorials or presentations, just so that in between expos, you're still getting a lot of learning and fun content, and you can do it from home and you can check them out later. So I don't know who said I was cute, but I appreciate it. Thank you. It's been a long day, y'all. We had school's back in, and those who met my son last year, he's 6 now and in first grade, and it's rough, man. It is rough doing school from home. Luckily, they go back to school very soon, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. What is parking if not staying at the hotel? Man, I get this question a lot. So, so I guess I need to add this to the Q&A, huh? So parking, and I say this as of right now, and I have another meeting with Gaylord here in the 2 weeks. I have a meeting with them, but we've been talking back and forth a lot. Is currently the parking situation is half off the parking cost for regular parking, and I think so that makes it $12 a day for parking. And yeah, I know it's not cheap, and I do apologize in advance. I don't know what to tell you. But if you are, little tip and trick, if you're coming just for the day and you end up eating at one of their restaurants, they'll validate. We went there for Father's Day dinner one time, and we got our parking validated. For regular parking, valet is a different story. Valet, I think we have it at $20, and I'm honestly not sure if that's discounted or not. I believe it is. And so $20 for valet, but I don't think you can get that validated and covered by eating there. And it's one of their restaurants, not one of their quick service places. So if you're not staying at the hotel, that's what it is. We are working on, and it looks very, very promising that we will have an all weekend pass. It'll still probably be at the same price of $12 a day, but it'll be a pass to where you can pay it like one time situation. And that way you just have a pass throughout the weekend, and you don't have to worry about paying each time you leave. And then we also fixed the issue. You will not have to pay more than once in one day. We had that issue last year. It was horrible communication with the third-party company they used, and that is getting solved. I had a talk with them. So yes, so parking should be better situated this year. And if you ever find that you're having issues when you get there, please just come talk to me or one of my staff members. You'll see them. They're going to be bright orange shirts again, and this time they're going to have the word staff on the back. And we're going to have quite a few of our family and friends there that are going to be working it. So they'll come find me, and we'll get it situated. Don't worry. Parking. Is SME just once a year? As of right now, yes, Michelle. I would love for it to be two or three times a year. And my goal is, our original goal was that next year we would definitely have 2. And I'm still hoping that's the case. I just want one in spring and one in the fall to space them out. And our ultimate goal, and I'll just let you guys know, is I want the spring one to be out in California, because we get a lot of comments from people that say, if only you had it out in the West Coast, I'd be able to make it. And there's a ton of vendors that want to do it out in the West Coast. So we're trying to figure out a way to make that happen. Where in California? We say California just because originally we started in Orlando because we're next to Disney World, and it'd be cool to be next to Disneyland. However, I just think having one out in California would be really neat. There's some really awesome expos and conventions for sewing that happen out on the West Coast in or near California, like Coco, Costuming College. What's that big one in Washington? Sewing Expo. It's something, I don't know. There's so many sewing expos. But so yeah, I would love to do 2, but it's really hard to find a place and get a deposit down. They're not cheap. It's stressful because you don't know how many people are coming. So we're really trying to expand and do that. And I think that's going to lead into my point of, we did start a Patreon account. And for those that don't know what Patreon is, it's spelled Patreon. Patreon is a way for people to support creatives, whether it's YouTubers, artists. There's a couple expos on there, things like that. It's a way for you to support them, but you also get something in return. Think of it like a Kickstarter, but we're not releasing a product necessarily or something like that. And it's a monthly subscription that you can cancel anytime. And we have different tiers, and each tier gives you something different. Our top tier will give you 25% off your expo tickets, any expo ticket in the future, as long as you're a Patreon member at that time. And then we have some other cool things. Almost all the tiers, you get a handwritten thank you note and some cool like little swag from us that we'll mail out to you. So I would love if you guys check that out. That money will almost solely go towards trying to get a second expo in like per year, to be able to cover and offset that cost so that we can get that rolling, because I can't book teachers or vendors without having a location and a date. So from the bottom of my heart, it would help us be able to bring more out to you guys if we were able to do that. So the Patreon link is up on the expo and the So Magical page. You guys can check that out if you'd like. No pressure. But yes, we try to give you guys something fun in advance and for contributing and helping us out do something like that. So I appreciate it. So this was when I was talking about parking. Yes, Rutgers, I believe, validates. I will double check. I'll call and ask, but I'm going to say 92% positive that it does cover that, because it is a sit-down restaurant that you can go into. So I believe you just ask. There's always somebody at the front that you go to check in with, and we can just make sure that they're the ones that do the validating. So I'll go get that answer, and I will probably put it on the next live, which we need to have more lives in between so I can make sure I'm answering all y'all's questions. You might consider Vegas. That is not the first suggestion I got for Vegas. The top ones are Vegas, Anaheim, because I love Disneyland, right? And then there's one more, like more north. It's like near where Coco is, Costume College. Sorry, I keep saying Coco. But yeah, there's like 3 places I keep getting requests for if you just did it here. So yeah, I really want to do California. I think we would definitely hit a lot more teachers and vendor types, and we would get a lot more awesome people. Portland, maybe it was Portland. I'm really bad at that. Remembering all the cities. I have never been to Disneyland, and my bucket list, I have one bucket list, and it is to go to every Disney park in the world. Damn, COVID ruined that. I was this close for my full-time job going out to, we'll just say another country that has a Disney park in it. And my coworker is also a big Disney fan, and we were going to pay for our own hotel rooms and stay like an extra 2 days and detour ourselves to that Disney park just so we could go. But our trip got canceled because of everything going on. So we were totally bummed. But yes, I wanted to go. So this would also be my excuse to go out to Disneyland for work purposes. Oh, and Michelle just said she's been to Disneyland Paris. I heard that one's amazing. I really want to go to Tokyo because they have the Disney at Sea, and they have some rides that that just are originals that you don't find anywhere. Alex told me I won, and I didn't even know it was good. Hold on. I'm assuming this is Vanessa. Congrats, Vanessa. You won. It was a giveaway. Yeah, anybody that commented on it and subscribed to the YouTube channel was entered to win the little bag. So yeah, congrats. And I don't know which Alex you're talking about, but if it's the Alex that was considering coming to the expo, Alex, you should come too. All right. So what else? I talked about YouTube. Oh, the swag shop. I saw a couple of you guys have already purchased some swag shirts. I'm so happy. As I was rolling that out, I realized there's always a better way to do things. So I don't like to just put something out there and not try to improve it. For those that came last year, know I'm really big on always trying to get better, listening to you guys. So I found a better way to do the swag shop and get it totally incorporated onto the website. It's up there, and we were able to add even more cool things. We added phone cases with glitter in it, which, I mean, there is a bunch of other phone cases, but honestly, if I'm going to do phone cases, I'm going to do it the magical way and put some glitter in it, right? So we have that, and we have it not just for our So Magical Expo logo. We have the So Magical Squad. I have the Material Girl design on a lot of these things, including flip-flops. We got laptop cases now, face masks, of course, and then just different types of apparel. And what putting it up on the website does better for me this year, and hopefully it'll just make things better for all of us, is it's a lot of inventory to try to figure out how many sizes and colors of each design I should have. And it's a lot of upfront costs that we just, this year, it's not a great year for COVID, right? So, so while we are still going to have some neat swag items that aren't on the website at the expo, you're going to find that our expo, our So Magical swag page on the website, every month we're going to try to have a new design. And so that's kind of like one of the things we're going to add to our Patreon too, is we're going to have a poll where we're going to put up a couple designs, and you guys get to choose what design we put up for that month. And so that'll be a fun thing that only Patreon members will get to vote on. But if you guys have any suggestions on anything sewing, crafting related, you guys have an idea yourself and you want to see it get made, please reach out. I'm always down for some new ideas and helping you guys get some shirts and designs that you would want yourself. And yeah, so the swag shop is revamped. I did like a little mini video and I loaded it up on YouTube, of course, but I loaded it up on our Instagram and Facebook pages, so you guys can check that out. It's like a quick little scroll through that shows you all the stuff that we currently have on there. And again, so in September, it's like in a week or two, gosh, we're gonna try to get another design out there, and that's going to cover the apparel and a couple of the non-apparel items. So if you guys want to weigh in on what you want to see, I'm all for ideas. Okay. So forms of payment. I can't speak to every vendor currently because we do have some smaller businesses. Oh, and I do have to add a new vendor that just signed up with us. I will put that up on the website. It is, oh, I feel terrible. I think it's Easy Bee Crafts, but I might be saying that incorrectly. But we have a new vendor we're going to put up for you guys, and they're bringing some really cool supplies, not just like end items, but supplies that I think you guys are going to really love, both in crafting, yarn arts, and sewing related. So that'll be really neat. But anyway, back to your question, Michelle. What type of payments? So the expo people ourselves, we take all forms of payment. We even have readers that allow us to do Apple, Samsung payments, I believe Google. So like the touchless payments. Card, cash. I'm not a huge fan of check, but we'll take check too. So yes, so pretty much anything. I know our big vendors, and we should have an announcement on a big vendor coming. They I know the big vendors, they take most of those payments as well. So I if you're concerned, I know a lot of people bring cash anyway. The raffle items, we prefer cash. However, the raffle tickets, we prefer cash. However, again, we'll take any form of payment. Okay. And yes, merit to the rescue. Last year, vendors and teachers were able to take payment through PayPal or other. So yes. And then if one of our vendors or teachers ever runs into an issue of needing, like they don't have a reader themselves and somebody doesn't have cash, again, my expo people, primarily at the check-in and the swag table, will have readers, and then we can just transfer those payments over to the teachers and vendors. So if that ever becomes an issue, we will figure it out. How much are raffle tickets? This year's raffle tickets are going to be one ticket level, and they're going to go at $2 a ticket. We're working on having machines raffled, a bunch of items from a lot of different vendors. We think that you guys will really like the table we have this year. Here's a question for you guys. Would you prefer that there was a jar in front of each prize and you put your ticket in that jar so that you would win that specific prize or be entered to win that specific prize? Or would you rather it just be one big pot and we just go through the list and what you get is what you get? I'm curious to see what everybody's preference is, because I honestly haven't made my mind up one way or another how we're going to do that part. But you will have to be present to win this year. You don't have to write your name and phone number on the back of it like you did last year. You have to be present. The raffle will be on Sunday at the end of classes, and we even cushioned it. So you classes in at 5 on Sunday. Raffle is planned to be at 5:30, and we will we'll make sure that we won't start ahead of people coming out of the classes. If one runs over late. So but we're gauging 5:30 to 5:45. Okay, hold on. So you guys are all saying, whew. Everybody's saying jar. When you mean jars, do you mean jars in front of each item? Small items, put them together. Big items, do those with individual pots. I like that idea. I'd rather choose an item. I'm assuming that's what you guys mean by jars, right? Yes? Terry, I think you might be the only one that said one big pot so far. I could see wanting the big items separate for the raffle, but I like the get what you get also. Okay, you guys aren't giving me a definitive answer one way or another, guys. But I do like the idea of lumping the smaller items together and then doing the big ones separate. We did do that last year. We had a $5 ticket for the big item, and then we had the $1 or $2 were the tickets for the smaller items. So we could do that too. Jar in front of each item, jar in front of each item. Okay. I'm hearing a fairly good consensus. I might put a poll up on the expo page. So if you guys want to sway your friends before it goes up, give them a holla. Okay. We talked swag shop, raffle items. Michelle beat me to my thing about next dates. We do want to do one in the spring. We gotta find a place first, obviously. And so my meeting in a couple weeks also with Gaylord is to talk about the fall expo for next year and getting those dates solidified. because everything works out better when we start earlier. So starting a year in advance and getting teachers rolling and classes out, it just always, it seems to be making everything a lot smoother. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it does for me. And so, yep, so we should be getting that expo date and having it released preferably by the expo, but I can't guarantee anything. Do dollar tickets and jars? Dude. Sorry, I'm reading comments. Do dollar tickets and jars, you will make more money. Money's always good. Okay, ask you guys what design you want. What do you want to see? How to get 25% off your next expo ticket. Apologize, guys. I was on meetings all day today. All right. Any more questions, y'all? I see. I'm glad to see like this is working out. You know, I'm not getting anybody from the YouTube live, but it's also we've only got like 18 subscribers. That's okay. I need a baseball hat. Oh yes. So this I know I don't have the hats up on the swag shop yet. I'm trying to get those figured out because they're different on the swag shop, just how we do it. But we're going to have 2 types of hats in different colors. Let me see if I can pull it up. And I'm going to, while I'm talking to you guys, we're going to have 2 types of hats available. One's like, I think they call them like a dad hat. It's like a distressed looking hat. And then we're going to have, like a trucker cap type hat. I apologize if my thing is shaking. I gotta take a picture after I get off this and post it so you guys can see the mess that I'm doing. I have my laptop and this light set up on like 2 boxes on an extra chair because I don't have a good setup for this just yet. Okay, so we're working with the coolest company here in Orlando. They're called Hinton Skins, and their customer service has been great. We've gone there a couple times just to work with them one-on-one. So I'm going to show you a couple. So we're doing distressed hats. They're called the dad hats. We're doing 4 colors in that, and then the trucker cap, we're doing 3. And then boom. Okay. Can I? Yeah, I think I can show you. Okay. I apologize, guys. So in this hat, we're doing black, brown, khaki, navy, white. Okay, let me see. I'm going to link you back over. Let's see if I can share my screen again. Share screen. Application. Ha ha. Can you see me? Okay, so we're getting this hat here. Ignore all these down here. We're getting this hat here, and we're getting all black. We're getting the brown khaki, and then we're getting the navy white. And then let me see. I'm gonna stop sharing. I can be patient. I need one. They're cute though. Okay, so that one we like, but these other ones I love, and you can see them better. I just warn you, these are not the price I paid. I only say that because some of these on here are like $20, and it's just like crazy. Y'all can keep asking questions while I am looking this up. I do apologize once more. Okay, this other one is called Distress Cap. And we try to make sure, so all the shirts on the swag and everything are all Bella and Canvas, and all the ones that we're getting from our supplier here in Orlando, we're getting Bell & Canvas as well. So if anybody does their own shirts, you'll know that Bell & Canvas is so soft. Gildan, I mean, they're nice and all, but they're just, they're so soft. So all my tank tops that I wear personally, that I heat transfer vinyl my the Expo logo on, so when I'm walking around town, people, I don't know, free advertising, right? Those are all Bell & Canvas. I bought them off of a site that sells to companies. Okay, I found it. Screen share again. Boom. Okay. So, and these will be, the hats will be embroidered on. So we got, oh gosh. Oh, my dog found me. Okay, hold on. We got camo, black, pink, and olive. Okay, so black, olive, camo, and pink. So we got those. So I hopefully there's one in there that you like, Michelle. But yeah, we thought those would be really cute to have. And then now I'm just trying to pick which one I'm going to steal and keep for myself. Okay. And then other swag items that we're going to have is we'll have the 2020 shirt without the seam ripper. We went with that design since it seemed to be a little bit more popular. Although I personally like the seam ripper because let's seam rip 2020. I'm really considering that for a design. I just got to figure out how I want it. We're going to have the 2020 shirt. We're going to have the 2019 inaugural shirt available. So if you were there last year and you really want a 2019 shirt, we'll have it. It'll have the old logo on it with 2019. Those will be available. We are going to have the hats, and we'll have some unique stickers available. Those will be fun. I got something else. I don't have my notebook in front of me to tell you what it is. But we'll have a couple other things available. Oh, So Magical Expo fabric. It's on its way. I can't wait. I've been watching the shipping notification every day to see if it's any closer. It said it'll be a week, and I'm contemplating showing it on the channel or not and previewing it to see if hopefully you guys like it. I mean, I sure hope so, because it's not like I ran a pre-order on it. So, but I got it in cotton lycra and cotton woven, just because I was concerned about whether or not you guys actually would like the design or not and how much it would sell. So I got that to start, but I got samples of swim, French terry, bamboo, and minky. So you could feel, I love this company's base fabrics. I shopped around so much before I chose one because I'm a stickler for quality of the fabric, not just how it prints, like the colors and everything. So like I love backstitch designs, but their cotton is super thin. So you got to line the crap out of it. And so I don't know, I'm in between, but I really like quality over anything else. So I got the sample so you guys could feel it. And then that way, if we end up running a pre-order, because I do have some fabric designs I'd like to run myself personally. If you guys like it and we end up doing a pre-order, you guys felt it, and you guys will know whether you like those bases or not. I vote to show it on the channel. Create the hype. All right, cool. I just can't wait till it shows up. And then now I'm contemplating what I'm gonna make. I think I might just make leggings for one day out of some. I know I'm supposed to sell it. I got 20 yards of woven and 20 yards of lycra. So, I mean, I can steal a yard or two for myself for some. I'm short, so I can squeeze a pair of leggings out of like a yard and a tenth ish, right? We can do that. All right. Any more questions? You guys want to chat about anything? What are you guys making right now? I'd love to know that. I see a bunch of things For those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, I see what you guys post all the time, or I see some of you guys posting in other groups, and we're not friends, but I see, who was it, posted this bag the other day. It was Ink Stitch on, I think, the Hapa Fabrics page. And I was like, oh my God, that's beautiful. And then I recognized the name. Now I'm blanking on it. But yeah, just gorgeous stuff that you guys are making. Ooh, mouse ears from the fabric. That would be cute. Maybe I'll make a couple pairs and they'll go in the ears exchange. Maybe I'll attempt to participate myself. Yeah, a live model. Not much of a model, but yeah, I appreciate it. I think the only time I model anything I make is because I'm doing strikes or I'm doing tests for somebody. I've been doing it for just like a couple companies that I just really love their patterns, and like Ragamuffins, one of them, Green Style, love doing their stuff. I'm doing one right now. I can't wait to show you the picture of it because Luke stole it. So I have to go make him one so I can get mine back. That you'll see when I show the pictures of it, but they're cute. Mouse ears, bags, memorial pillows, quilts. Oh, so many ideas. I'm considering doing like a fanny pack, like the Dana pack. Ooh, I made one because I don't like having classes of patterns that I haven't done myself. And so I made myself a Dana pack, and I modified it off of somebody's hack I saw where I didn't use the metal closures. I used plastic buckle and a slider. Ooh, where'd it go? And a slider. Because I'm just not, I don't know. I'm not a metal type girl. I don't know. I like rough. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but this came out super cute, and it was really easy to make, like super easy, very roomy. I did like a waterproof canvas on the inside so that the inside would be waterproof, because I'm always throwing like water bottles and stuff, and this you can fit. I don't have a water bottle on me, but you can fit like a water bottle in here. It's super roomy because the holes, if you guys are contemplating getting in on this class, it like goes to right here where the seam line is, right here, but it's very roomy. And then I lined it with this like cheap vinyl I got from Joann's on sale, I think in the remnants pile forever ago. But I'm considering doing something like this with the fabric so that I have to carry around like my reader, my phone, and then like the class schedule and all that stuff. So, oh, by the way, isn't this vinyl so cute? This is vinyl, and it's this like waterfall. The vinyl's technically supposed to go this way, but I liked it this way. And this vinyl came from Wizardry Stitchery and Crafts as well. I got it in these the surprise pack that she does every now and then, the project packs, and she has one going right now. And it's space themed, and I want it so bad, but I need to stop spending money. It's so bad. I justify, oh, it's research for the expo, guys, but it's not. Are we doing the Christmas ornament exchange? Yes, we can. I don't think I got like enough comments on that one post I did to know what everybody wanted to do. I know for sure that everybody seemed to really want to do the ears exchange. I will post up the Christmas ornament exchange. I know somebody offered to help like put together some of these. I'll probably poke them again and see if they still want to do that. I can't help get the groups together like Karen did last year. But yeah, I'll go ahead. Let me write it down because I'll forget. I'll post the ears meetup. My giant dog just walked in. The ears meet up, and then the Christmas ornament. So we'll do one of those each, and then I'll just try to find a good opening. It'll probably be during the lunch breaks, just because that's the only time that nobody's taking a class. And then there's also a couple like gaps where I think we could probably squeeze it in. But the upside to the classrooms this year is we are right next to where all the food places are, like even the fast ones, right next to Wreckers. So we're really close to all that. So it shouldn't take as long if you don't bring your own food, which I do suggest bringing snacks. Bring your own snacks. Gaylord is not cheap. It's in the Disney area. Let's just say that. So I got that written down. I will do that tonight. I'll post it tonight. If I say tonight, I have to do it then. All right. Anything else? We're hitting an hour. I see people dwindling down. These videos will be up on the group. Will be up on the Facebook group later. It'll be on the YouTube channel later. You guys can go and check these out later whenever you want. If there's anything on here that you forgot that I said, again, I'm always available if you guys have any questions. If anything pops up, you have concerns, your friends have concerns, they want to go, but they're not sure about something, I'm always here. So you guys are more than welcome to reach out. I'll hang out for like another 5 minutes. If you guys have any more questions, want to chat. I'm loving this live stream. I hope you guys are too. If it looks any better, I had to get a light for this room because it's so dark and it's just raining every day. Okay, so who is this? Because I can't see. Hi, late as always. Okay, there's like a list of people in my head that I know it could be that are always late. Who is it? Tell me. I'm assuming this is you too. I'm not sure who it is. But I know all my snowbirds are coming back finally. I'm so happy that I have so many of my sewing friends are snowbirds who go up north for summer and are finally coming back. And it's like perfect timing too. Hence the other reason why I don't really want to do a summer expo in Cali or Florida. One, they are prime seasons for hurricanes or fires. It's Lillian. It was on my list of people. Hi, Lillian. But yeah, so summer just, I don't feel like would work for a lot of people. So we want spring and fall for expos. Yeah. Let's see. Do I have anything else that I wanted to show you guys? I don't think so. My desk is slightly less dirty. Not really. I was working on, I'll show you guys this. So one of our teachers who's teaching the digitizing class, and I don't digitize, although I would love to have enough time to do it. I needed our logo digitized. So she digitized it for us. And so I was testing it out. Recognize the vinyl. I was testing it out, and I think she did a great job. This is Laura. She's teaching there's two classes there. She's doing the blinging the tiaras class, which I think everybody loved last year. And she's teaching digitizing, things like how to digitizing or digitizing 101. I can't remember what we named it, but it'll be the very basics. And that's a presentation. It'll be the absolute basics. So bring your laptop, try to get a hotspot so you guys can connect. But she's going to talk about things like what's a bean stitch versus satin, and what's a triple stitch, and how to like why would you modify the count of it, the stitch count based off of the size and things like that. So it's going to go to the very basics, because I think last year those were more of the questions that people asked. So that's what we felt people would want more of this year, is the bare minimum basics of how to really get started. So if you already know those basics, probably not the class for you. If you're, already digitizing or do it on the side and, you've got those skills, probably not for you. But she does talk about digitizing a little bit more in her tiara class. It's you make the tiara in the class, but she also talks about how she creates the designs for those tiaras and everything like that. So you can purchase those and watch that with her. That one's a really cool class. This is a great question. And I didn't know you can make your own Snapchat filter. If you know how to do this, please let me know. I'm slowly getting more and more techie. I'm not quite there yet, but I guess this is something I need to research. But that's a great idea. We are going to have the backdrop. It's sitting over there, but it's all wrapped up. We're going to have the backdrop again, so you guys can take selfies. Where our photographer Art will be there again, and we have a videographer as well coming this year, Anthony. And but yeah, Art will be taking pictures again in front of the backdrop. So if you catch him, you can get him. But yeah, I think a Snapchat filter would be awesome. An Instagram one too. I think I've seen people who make those. So great question. I feel like this needs to go on my to-do list too. Y'all, it's not long enough already. And I feel like I'm talking about it. Somebody probably answered me. Defining digitizing. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. That's the name of the class that's teaching you about the basics. And if it's Laura, I apologize. But thank you for telling me. We have quite a few classes this year. I am so excited, you guys. I think we're close to 4. Sorry. The dog opened the door when he came in. I think we're close to like 40 classes this year, which it's amazing. And the other question I have, I guess, for everybody is, if we expand the expo, would you want an extra day, like 3 or 4 full days, or would you want an extra classroom? Because we're now at 4 classrooms, and I feel like the conflicts with classes overlapping makes it harder for people to take as many classes as they would want. People in my house, they so loud. So yes, so that was the other thing we're contemplating, is as we're looking at dates, we need to figure out, do we want to keep it to, the 2.5-ish days that we're doing this year, 3 full days, 4 days? How do we want to do this, guys? And then of course we'll have all weekend pass tickets, which is just awesome. And then, VIP ticket holders, if you guys didn't know this, you guys get a special shirt, and they are special, like super special. I cannot wait. That I'm keeping a secret. So those shirts are going to be super neat. And then I have enough tickets still available for you guys. So if you guys want to upgrade yours and want to be able to get that, we have that option. And then we also have the option to upgrade your tickets, like I said earlier, so you can go up to the VIP. All right, guys. I've got like 4 people. I'm pretty sure it's like Lillian and Michelle that are just like, and Lori, I'm sure, like hanging out here still. I can't see who's still on, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And if you have any more questions, either save them to the next live, or I'm just kidding, message me, and we will make sure that we get all your questions answered. And if you have friends or know somebody that wants to come, they're concerned about something, with all the coronavirus stuff going on, feel free to tell them they can contact me, I can talk them through all the different precautions that we're taking. So Magical and Gaylord. And I did post up on the group today that it was like an ad or something I saw about Gaylord and about all their cleanliness and the precautions that they're taking. So I've personally been there multiple times since all this happened. Since they reopened, they did shut down the entire hotel for like 2 full months, I think. And they reopened at the end of June. And they did that for a couple reasons. And when they reopened, they had gotten a ton of renovations done that they weren't planning on getting done for a while. And then they also made sure everything was set up and running so that people were comfortable, that temperature checks were being done on all their staff, and all the staff have armbands that you can see that they've been temperature checked each time that they come into the building. And they've got, I'm blanking on what they're called, the hydro something sprayers, electrostatic spray. I don't remember what they're called. I'll have to go look it up again. But they have these special sprayers. They spray, and they're going to spray them in the classrooms in Vendor Hall each night. Won't damage anything, don't worry. And it will sanitize the room for up to 24 hours. So that'll get done each night as we close down. And then we're talking to them about in between, during the lunch times and during any breaking classes that are at least 30 minutes, having the janitorial staff go in and, you know, just really clean up, touch up on everything. And so that'll be good. All right, guys. I feel like those of you that are coming aren't as concerned, but again, you do have concerns. I'm here. I'll talk to you. I'll hang out with you. I think that's all. I'm going to probably log off so I can eat some dinner. And I would say extra. Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not missing any comments. Y'all have a great night, and thanks for hanging out. And I can't wait to see you guys. And whether you're going to come or not, I hope you still are hanging out on our group and, you know, participating and just, you know, asking questions and doing cool things and sharing your makes. So have a great night, guys. Bye.